Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Math is Magic. Today we will continue solving the first question of exercise 2.2. So let's get started. Before solving the first question of exercise 2.2, let's see an example. In this question, you are asked to find the sum and product of the zeros of the polynomial. So the example question that we have taken is 1x square plus 6x plus 8. So here you need to know an important formula or an important note, that is the format of quadratic polynomials is ax square plus bx plus c. You can compare this polynomial with this. So on factorizing this polynomial, that is x square plus 6x plus 8, 1x square and x square are the same. So factorizing this, we get x square plus 4x plus 2x plus 8. Again, further factorizing it, we get x plus 4, x plus 2. So the zeros are minus 4, minus 2. Let us consider these zeros, that is minus 4, minus 2, as alpha and beta. So let's move on to the next part of the question. After finding out the zeros, we need to verify the relationship between the zeros and their coefficients. So here you need to know two important formulas. For the sum of the zeros, that is, we consider the two zeros as alpha and beta. So here the relationship verifying is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and the product of the zeros alpha into beta is equal to c by a. And what are these a, b and c? These are, as we told, in ax square plus bx plus c, the format of quadratic polynomial, and the question was 1x square plus 6x plus 8. So here the coefficients of x square, coefficient of x, and the constant term c are here in this question. It varies for the question to question. In this question, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, c is equal to 8. I hope this is clear to you. So to verify the relationship between the zeros and their coefficients, alpha plus beta, that is minus 4 plus in bracket, inside the bracket, minus 2, that is minus 4 minus 2, which is equal to minus 6. On verifying the relationship, minus b by a is, here minus b is equal to 6. So minus b by a means 6 by 1. So again the product of the zeros. And here it is verified. Minus 6 is equal to minus b by a. So we have verified the relationship between their zeros and coefficients. Now the product of the zeros. Here minus 4 into minus 2, which is equal to plus 8, which is equal to c by a. Where c by a is 8 by 1. So again 8 is equal to c by a, which is verified. That is, which is also is equal to 1. Which is also is equal to 8. So the method to solve these type of questions is like this. Whenever you are asked to find the zeros and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient, the method to solve and the two important formulas, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a, and also the format ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So you need to solve this question in this way only. So now we will move on to the exercise questions. As I told, the first question of exercise 2.2 is find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Here the first subdivision is x square minus 2x minus 8. Comparing this with the formula I told, the format I told, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is equal to a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 2, c is equal to minus 8. Here a, b, c, 1, 2, minus 2, minus 8. So x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8 on factorizing this. So the zeros are 4 and minus 2. We need to consider this as alpha and beta. So sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here alpha and beta are 4 and minus 2. So 4 plus inside the bracket minus 2, which is equal to 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. It is equal to minus b by a. You need to verify whether it is equal to minus b by a, that is 2. So here in this question minus b is minus 2. So minus inside the bracket minus 2 and a is 1. So it is 2. So hence it is verified. So next, product of the zeros. The formula is alpha beta is equal to c by a. Here alpha and beta are 4 and minus 2. So 4 into minus 2 is equal to minus 8. We need to verify whether it is equal to c by a. So here c in this question is minus 8 and a is 1. So again it is minus 8. So we have verified the relationship between the zeros and their coefficients. I hope this question is clear to you. The second subdivision of the first question of exercise 2.2 is 4a square minus 4s plus 1. You may be confused why this s and the coming, and usually we use x and y's, and there is no need to get confused. That it can be any of the alphabet, but the way to solve this question is the same. So again, comparing with this format, ax square plus bx plus c, we get a is equal to 4, b is equal to 4, and c is equal to 1. here b is equal to minus 4. So 4 is square minus 2s plus 1. On factorizing this question we get this polynomial we get zeros are 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So here sum of these zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 which is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2, 2 by 2 which is equal to 1, and also minus b by a. Solving it we get 4 by 4 which is also 1. So the relationship is satisfied. So here now product of the zeros, alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 which is equal to again 1 by 4. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. And also product of the zeros, alpha beta is equal to c by a. C by a is also equal to 1 by 4. So again we have verified the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. I hope the subdivision is clear to you. The third subdivision of the first question of exercise 2.2 is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. Here you need to note this. Here this polynomial is not in the format of ax square plus bx plus c. So here you need to change this. So the x square number will come first and ax square plus bx, so minus 7x plus c, that is minus 3. So on factorizing this we get 3x plus 1 and 2x minus 3. On solving it further, for the value of x we get x is equal to minus 1 by 3 or x is equal to 3 by 2. Both these are zeros. So these are alpha and beta. So sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to minus 1 by 3 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 7 by 6. Which is equal to, we need to verify whether this is equal to minus b by a. So here minus b by a minus, here b minus 7 by 6. Yes, it is 7 by 6. So it is verified. Here again the product of zeros, alpha into beta. So minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 2, 3 cancels, is equal to minus 1 by 2, which is equal to, whether it is which is equal to c by a, we need to verify. Here c by a is minus 3 by 6. Yes, on solving it, cancelling it, we get in the 3 table, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. Here it is minus 1 by 2 again. So hence it is verified. The fourth subdivision of the first question of exercise 2.2 is 4u square plus 8u. Here you need to note that there is no constant term. So in the place of constant term you can write this is equal to 4u square plus 8u plus 0. On factorizing it by taking 4 and u as common, we get 4u into u plus 2. So these, on factorizing it further for the value of u, as I told, it can be of any alphabet. It is not necessary that the alphabet should be of only x and y. So 4u is equal to 0 and u plus 2 is equal to 0. So u is equal to 0 or u is equal to minus 2. So these are the two zeros of the polynomial 4u square plus 8u, and we can consider it as alpha and beta. So here sum of these zeros, alpha plus beta, that is 0 plus in bracket minus 2 plus into minus 2 minus 2. So it is equal to minus b by a. We need to verify whether it is equal to minus b by a. Here minus b is minus 8 by 4. On cancelling it with the fourth table we get minus 2 by 1. Yes, it is same. Minus 2 and minus 2, and hence it is verified. So for product of zeros, it is equal to alpha into beta, it is equal to 0 into minus 2, which is equal to 0. Because on multiplying anything with 0, we get 0, which is equal to c by a. Whether it is equal to c by a, we need to verify. So here c in this case is 0 because the constant term was 0 and by 4, which is equal to, in both the cases the answer is 0, so we have verified. The fifth subdivision of the first question of exercise 2.2 is t square minus 15. So the last subdivision we saw that the constant term was 0. Here the middle term is missing, so the middle term is 0. So we can write it as t square minus 0t minus 15. So factorizing this we get t minus root 15 to t plus root 15. On further solving it for the value of t, we get t is equal to root 15 or t is equal to minus root 15. So the two zeros of the polynomial are root 15 and minus root 15. We can consider it as alpha and beta. So here's sum of zeros. That is root 15 plus minus root 15 because alpha plus beta, which is equal to root 15 plus into minus root 15 is equal to 0, which is equal to minus b by a. Here minus 0 by 1. Here the coefficient of t, coefficient of t square, constant term, coefficient of x square. In this case, it is t square. Everything is same. In short terms, we say it is minus b by a and c by a. So, product of zeros is equal to alpha into beta, which is equal to root 15 into minus root 15. Plus into minus is equal to minus, root 15 into root 15 is equal to minus 15. So which is equal to C by A. Here it is minus 15 by 1. So hence we have verified the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. The sixth subdivision of the first question of exercise 2.2 is 3x square minus x minus 4. So on solving it further and factorizing it, we get 3x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So solving for the value of x, we get x is equal to 4 by 3 or x is equal to minus 1. These two are the zeros of the polynomial 3x square minus x minus 4, and we are considering it as alpha and beta. So sum of zeros, alpha plus beta is equal to 4 by 3 plus into minus, in bracket we should write minus 1. So on taking LCM, on summing it, we get 1 by 3, which is equal to, whether it is equal to minus b by a, we need to verify. So it is equal to minus b by a. In this case, it means minus of minus 1, because here is minus x, minus 1 by 3. So minus into minus will be plus. So this is plus 1 by 3. So hence we have verified the relationship. So for product of zeros, that is alpha into beta. So 4 by 3 into minus 1, it is equal to minus 4 by 3. We need to verify whether it is equal to C by A. That is, here in this case, C by A is minus 4 by 3. So we have verified the relationship between the zeros and its coefficients. I hope all the 6 subdivisions of the first question is clear to you. So we will solve the second question of exercise 2.2 in my next video. Until then, bye bye friends. Stay home, stay safe and stay healthy. And also again and again, please do practice maths. Bye bye. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Math is Magic, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for latest updates.